Alrighty, boyos, guys, today we're going to be going over the Ultimate Edition, Limited Edition, Deluxe, Super Deluxe, and the Standard Editions of Fortnite Save the World, and determining if they are worth your money. I had been recently wanting to make a video on this, but there's been other topics and other content that I've been covering on the channel. Save the World has actually been 50% off for the past few days now, and I'm finally getting around to it in this episode of Fortnite School and answering the question of which edition is worth your money. In particular. So yes, I've been getting tons of questions in my Twitch streams and my YouTube streams on Twitter. Should I buy this? Should I do that? What should I do? And basically going to be answering that question in today's video. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Save the World has been 50% off for the past few days. When Save the World goes on sale, also the Founders Packs for the game go on sale, all but the Ultimate Edition. If you guys didn't know, 50% off for Save the World means that the game is $20. I'm going to go ahead and jump into Battle Royale really quick, because if you go to Battle Royale, right, and if I go to my locker and I look at my stuff in here, this skin right here, this Crackshot skin, this is literally worth the price of Fortnite Save the World. This skin right here, this Raven skin, literally worth the entire price of Fortnite Save the World. If you guys don't think that Save the World is worth $20, you are absolutely crazy. I've been playing this game for over a year now, and $20 is the best possible price tag for this game. Granted, I myself has bought the Ultimate Edition, but I've still got my money's worth in that department. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys over to a graph, and we're gonna be determining which edition is best for you. So let's go ahead and jump on over there. Now, right here, this was made by Reddit. It is under the FAQ section. This has the 50% off price tag in mind. We have the Standard, Deluxe, Super Deluxe, Limited, and the Ultimate Edition. This is the easiest way of explaining it. This graph is fantastic, and to the person that made this, thank you so much. So the Standard Edition basically comes with a whole lot of nothing. You get 6 daily loot llamas, 1 Founder Pinata pack, and 4 exclusive Save the World banners for $20. Now, $20 is a fantastic price tag. If you only have 20 bucks, you can only afford to buy the $20 edition, do it. It is absolutely fantastic, and $20 is definitely worth the price of the game. Now, the base game price, as you guys can see right here, is $40, $39.99. If you guys have the money, I would definitely encourage you to buy the Super Deluxe edition of the game. This is going to come with everything that the Standard and the Deluxe edition come with, and it's only $45, and it comes with a lot of stuff. It is only $5 more than the price of the regular game whenever it's not on sale. So if you guys can't afford it, I would say that this is the perfect edition for your average Joe. You get so many exclusive items and so much stuff essentially for the price of the normal game whenever it's 50% off. So if you're just your average Joe, you're a big Fortnite fan, I would definitely buy this edition. Now, chances are the Limited and the Ultimate Edition of the game are only for the hardcore player base. You have already played Save the World, you've been playing it for months now. The Limited and the Ultimate Edition are normally just for you. I would not buy the Limited or the Ultimate Edition if you have never played Save the World before, unless you just want to throw cash at the game. That is 100% fine, but I'm sure Epic doesn't really need it. But if you have been playing the game for a very long time, chances are you've been looking at the Limited and the Ultimate Edition, and we're going to be going over those. So the Standard Edition, like I said, if you only have $20, spend the cash. We're going to skip the Deluxe Edition. You guys can read all of what's there and jump to the Super Deluxe Edition, because the Super Deluxe has everything the Deluxe has. Now, the Super Deluxe has 8 rare heroes, 4 rare weapons, and 1 rare trap. These are going to be useless for you as you play the game more often, so honestly, I really wouldn't even use this as a price point or a reason to want to buy it. Really, why you want to buy this is you have the exclusive Founders Pistol, the Troll Stash Llamas, the daily loot Pinata packs, the 6 Founders Llamas, 5 packs off the bat, 50 more vault slots, 15 in-game banners, XP boost, and 2 exclusive defenders. Now, these pinatas alone are pretty much worth the price tag of $45. But the exclusive Founders Pistol, this is called the Founders Revolt. It is an epic pistol that basically has a perk called bullet chaining. You shoot a husk and your bullet jumps from that husk to the other husk, doing damage to everything in its path. Bullet chaining is a fantastic perk, and it's only on the Founders Revolt. It is a fantastic pistol, especially for those players that are even the max level in the game. Now, with the Troll Stash Llamas and the Daily Loot Llamas, the Daily Loot Llamas almost every single day you log on, you were going to get a daily loot llama, and you were able to get a lot of stuff from these. These are excellent for people that are just starting out the game. So if you are looking to buy Save the World and you're very interested in it, definitely get the Super Deluxe Edition. You're getting one of the best pistols in the game. You're getting tons of llamas to boost start you into the game. You're getting vault slots. You're getting exclusive banners, which you can also use in Battle Royale, XP boost, and all of that. Now, for those of you guys that have been playing the game for a while, chances are you've been looking at the limited and the ultimate editions of the game, and we're going to be jumping into that and going over which one you should get and which one is perfect for you. Now, whenever it comes to the limited and the ultimate editions of the game, the first thing you're going to notice is that the limited edition actually is half price for $75. The ultimate edition does not change. The only time the ultimate edition is even going to show up for you to buy is after you buy the limited edition. So if you have already owned the base game, the normal standard edition, the limited edition should be a little less than $75, but more or less you are going to be spending $150 total if you want the ultimate edition. You have to buy the limited first before the ultimate can appear. So if you were just jumping into Save the World completely blind, you spend $75 and then spend $100 on top of that. Again, in my opinion, this is honestly not that bad of a price point for at least Battle Royale kids, because chances are their lockers are worth 5 times this amount, so I do want to go ahead and throw that in there. But let's go ahead and jump into this and take a look at these two editions. So whenever you're taking a look at the limited and the ultimate, essentially the ultimate edition is the limited edition but multiplied. So we take a look at the Troll Stash llamas. You have 10, you have 20. You have 72 loot llamas, you have 108. You have 12 founders llamas, you have 18. You have 15 immediate llamas, you have 25. 200 vault, 300 vault. 10 backpack, 20 backpack. 20 banners, 25 banners, 40 XP boost, 80 XP boost. You get your defenders like you do from the Super Deluxe, and then from here you get 1 exclusive weapon and 2 exclusive heroes. So whenever it comes to the heroes, these are the heroes down here. You are either going to pick soldiers, outlanders, ninjas, or constructors. When you do this, they're going to come with their own special weapon. So if you choose the ninjas and you don't like the ninjas, it's okay, because they come with an exclusive weapon, which is the Founder's Masamune, which is a very good sword. Now, the cool thing with the Ultimate Edition is, just like I said, it is the limited edition but multiplied, so you don't have to choose whenever it comes to what you want. So you are going to be getting not only the ninjas with the Blazing Masamune, but you're also going to get the soldiers with the Founder's Drumroll, the Outlanders with the Founder's Quickshot, and the Constructors with the Founder's Deconstructor. So you are actually getting a lot only in this one area whenever it comes to the Ultimate Edition. You get everything. On top of that, you get epic transform keys, which I am going to go over very soon, because this is actually very important that a lot of people overlook. And on top of that, you get the Ramirez rifle, which is the Nocturna. So are you looking to buy the limited edition of the game? If your answer is yes, I would also invest in the Ultimate Edition. If you're going to go as far as spending $75 on Fortnite Save the World, go ahead and spend the extra $100 if you have it. You are definitely going to get your money's worth, as all of this stuff right here is a crazy value in terms of what it adds up to. You got to remember that you are at half price to even get here. So roughly you're spending $150 in total whenever it comes to getting the Ultimate Edition, because chances are you already have the standard edition of the game. If you don't already have the standard edition, you're looking at $175. But whenever it comes to the total value from the llamas alone, you are getting your money's worth, and that doesn't include the transform keys, the defenders, the weapons and the heroes, and even the Nocturna. So if you are going as far as to buy the limited edition, keep in mind you have to buy the limited for the ultimate to show up. I would also get the ultimate. Now we're going to go and head back in game, and we're going to be taking a look at everything that comes with those additions. We're going to be going over the weapons and the heroes and the transform keys, and we're going to go ahead and start at the transform keys. Now if you go on over to your armory and the transform right here, for those of you guys that don't know, if we go to consumable keys, these are keys that you can use one time and then they will go away. For example, this pistol, I can go here and I can throw in a hero, and it is going to give me a random pistol, and it's also going to give me the hero XP for using this hero in the slot. So I'll use that transform, and then we'll get the copper bolt storm. And as you guys can see, the pistol transform is gone. Well, you get the 4 epic transform keys when you buy the ultimate edition of the game, which are the permanent transform keys. These do not go anywhere after you use them. The reason this is useful is because of the survivors. You were able to throw in, let's just put in a random weapon right here, and you were able to get an epic survivor. And I'm also going to get the schematic XP back from using this weapon. So I'm going to go and throw this into the survivor transform schematic and use up my 50 people and get this guy right here. Now the good thing about this is that this is a permanent schematic, so you were able to use these survivors early on in the game to help you level up. But not only that, you were also able to dismantle them and get training manuals so that you can upgrade other survivors. This transform key alone is definitely worth checking out if you do get the ultimate edition. But aside from that, let's go ahead and take a look at the heroes and the weapons that come with the ultimate edition. And this also applies to the limited edition. It just depends on which one that you decide to pick. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the soldiers first. Now the soldiers subclass, whenever you get the ultimate or the limited, whatever you choose, you're going to get 2 heroes, both of which are the same subclass, which means if you like one over the other, they have the same abilities. So basically just choose which skin you like better. Now whenever it comes to the soldiers, this is essentially one of the best soldier subclasses in the game. It is absolutely fantastic for damage, and it's fantastic for your team as well. This is the special forces subclass. This is the male Jonesy that you do get, and aside from that, you also get this other one, which is the special forces Ramirez. And these are absolutely fantastic heroes. They're fantastic in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions, but the special forces is definitely a class that is slept on. The weapon that comes with this is the Founder's Drumroll, which we will go over later. Now as far as the constructors are concerned, you get power base Penny and you get power base Kyle. So here's power base Kyle, for those of you guys that don't know. Definitely a really good looking constructor, and if I were getting the limited edition of the game, I would probably go with the constructor pack, as the power base is one of my favorite subclasses in the game. Essentially they allow you to heal your structure over time, and this will also come with the Founder's Deconstructor, which is a pretty mediocre shotgun. Now aside from that, if we head on over to the ninjas, you get the assassin ninjas. So you get Lotus Assassin Ken right here, and you get Lotus Assassin Sarah. Now chances are, if you did get a limited edition or the ultimate, you probably have been playing the game, which means that you probably also have the Spectral Blade. These guys are perfect for the Spectral Blade, as they specialize in heavy attacks, and the Spectral Blade is the best melee in the game right now, so you might want to think about that. And aside from that, you have the Outlanders, and I'm going to be honest, I really don't know too much about these Outlanders. They are the Recon Scout Outlanders, and as you level them up, you will get a special helmet as well that goes onto these characters. But as far as Recon Scout, I am not too familiar with the class, but what I do know is that absolutely nobody uses these guys in the late game. At least from what I've seen, I rarely ever see a Recon Scout in the game. So let's go ahead and jump on over to the weapons, and I'm going to showcase which ones are good and which ones are bad as well. So we're going to go ahead and do the melee weapon first. Now the Spectral Blade recently got added to the game. Well, before then, the Founder's Masamune was actually the best sword in the game, and this comes with your ninjas. It is locked at fire, but it is a fantastic sword and definitely one of the best in the game. If you do like melee, then this is an excellent choice to go with, but aside from that, the rest of them are ranged weapons. So starting with the Founder's Drumroll, this comes with the soldiers. This weapon is absolutely horrendous. We ended up maxing this out on stream just to try it out and see how good we could make it. The Founder's Drumroll, at least in the late game, as you level up and you become, power level 120, you get to a pretty high power level, this weapon is absolutely horrible and you are never going to use it in late game content. While you're early on in the game, this is definitely a very good choice. So if you do like soldiers, I would definitely go with the soldier pack if you do like them, because the special forces heroes alone are worth it. But the Founder's Drumroll is absolutely horrible no matter what build you go on it. It is a terrible gun. So if you're looking for a good gun that you're always going to use, this is not going to be it. Moving on to the Constructors Weapon, we have the Founder's Deconstructor. I've had a few subscribers tell me that when you max this weapon out, it's actually very good. In my experience, I have yet to max it out, but from what I've heard, it's actually quite mediocre and a pretty decent gun in the game. Now moving on over to the Outlanders, we have the Founder's Quick Shot. Now again, a few subs have told me that this weapon, whenever it's maxed out, is actually a pretty mean weapon. Now seeing as I've been playing this game for a while, I pretty much use the rat-a-tat in terms of using a machine pistol, but from what I've heard, the Quick Shot is actually a pretty decent weapon. Now aside from all of that, aside from the heroes, aside from the transform keys, and aside from the normal weapons, in the Ultimate Edition, you also have the Nocturna. Is the Nocturna, one of the most elusive weapons in the game, worth the price point alone of $100? I would say no. The only time it's ever going to be worth your money is if you play Save the World religiously. If we take a look at my days logged in, I've actually played this game for quite a while. I'm starting to get on 400 days logged in. The Nocturna, as somebody that is power level 120, is a weapon that I honestly rarely use. The reason the Nocturna is even cool is because of people that play Battle Royale. They see something like a Scar and they think it's the best weapon in the game. The Siegebreaker nor the Nocturna are really any good in this game. They're mediocre at best, and the Nocturna, I just find myself barely using it. It's definitely one of the cooler looking weapons in the game, but aside from that, not really. It is absolutely identical to the base game Siegebreaker, which is the Scar, but if you go to modify the perks, you can actually do a double crit damage build on this weapon. So aside from that, this weapon's absolutely not special whatsoever. It's just a rare weapon. It's a black Scar. It's got cool, illustrations on it, but aside from that, the Nocturna is not that useful, especially as you get to the late game in Fortnite Save the World. So that is essentially it for this video. In this video, we went over every single pack, which one is best for which player, and at the end of the day, if you play Save the World a lot and you were thinking about the limited edition, I would honestly go ahead and upgrade to the Ultimate Edition. Whenever it comes to Battle Royale players, most of them have spent over $500 on skins alone. In this game, if you buy the Ultimate Edition, you are getting heroes, you are getting weapons, transform keys, you are also getting a lot of loot llamas to help you progress in the game and help you become stronger over time. So that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. What edition of the game do you have, or which one are you looking at? All in all, for the normal player, if you have the money, the Super Deluxe is your way to go. If you don't, the standard edition will suffice for sure, but if you are a person that really loves Fortnite, have been playing Save the World for a while, the Ultimate and the the limited editions are the ones for you. But I do want to hear you guys' opinions in the comments down below. I for one have not regretted buying the Ultimate a single day in my life. I bought the Ultimate back whenever I had like 5,000 subscribers, so I ended up buying it just because I really liked the game, not because I could really do YouTube videos on it. I bought the Ultimate because I really enjoyed the game, and honestly, even though I've made my money back because I am a YouTuber, it was 100% worth the money in my opinion. And this is coming from somebody that plays the game every single day, so chances are if you play the game a lot, it is definitely going to be worth your money. But guys, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too long for you guys. I tried to go into everything I could and explain everything best that I could. But guys, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.